just plays into it.
And it's gonna be Farsia. So they're using two super meta right now for our round. And Kaja gonna be the last pick for Execration. Interesting.
Kaja, so 3 magical damage output from the side of Execration.
Oh, so this Nora will play this Lunox.
Exactly, and you have checked the composition. Arashi, I'm gonna throw it to you. What are your thoughts? Give me predictions.
I'm very curious on what exactly is the strat that's going to be used by Nightmare here. But I have to say, as far as like support, I want to see, again, an underdog story. I'm a big fan of those, so I'll root for Nightmare in this first game.
What about you, Momo-chan?
I'll go for the Execration.
You'll go for the Execration. And Arashi will go for the Nightmare.
You know, I'm kind of dumb about this Digi feeder. Yeah.
Now, that's the thing, right? That's the question. I mean, will this become a Digi feeder? Let's find out in the Land of Dawn. Game number 1.
Of
Nightmare.
The second match.
Of course. Nightmare versus Execration.
But if you can choose, if you have to choose,
okay,
which one do you want to choose?
I think, like from the composition, I think I'm leaning towards Execration, but I'm hoping that Nightmare knows what they have to do with this draft.
And so as a Partia here, they're trying.
This Digi feeder.
Yeah, 100%. I think so.
Oh, you predicted that, yeah, that's true.
Because it's rarely to see that normal Digi strategy right now. I mean, it's kind of tricky, yes, Arashi.
What is interesting is the battle spell brought by Achilles on that Digi.
It's
revitalized.
Wow. So all this time we've seen 3 different battle spells on a Digi feeder. We saw one with a flame shot. I think that's from IDNS. We did see...
What?
Oh!
That's really not a good thing for our Yisen Sin. Execration. The Digi.
That Digi managed to take down Kill VJ, but right now the next target is Chaknu. Nothing too fancy just yet though, but I guess because of that kill, or because of that takedown rather, Linlings is ahead right now.
Yep, but look at that, it's gonna be another death for our Digi feeder strategy for Nightmare Esport. And I really like actually how the follow-up comes from Nightmare Esport by using that Benedetta, trying to help, you know, all of the maybe refresh time they're coming from this Digi.
And so again, as I was mentioning earlier, when EVOS actually went back to their own Digi feeder strategy, the Digi was using Vengeance.
Yeah.
And so now we see yet another spell. So very interesting like variations coming out from these teams in MSC right now.
Maybe he wants to use that Revitalize to just, you know, keep supporting his teammate to survive more longer in the team fight or maybe in the skirmish.
Oh yeah, but look at this Renzio trying to become the front liner. Will there become a follow-up? But Linlings good slain the turtle rather, but Renzio, there's no follow-up damage, so what's the use? He disengages.
Yep, look at that. It's like a 2-level differences right now from Kill VG and also Linlings. It's really a good start for Nightmare Esport, but the problem is Execration. Maybe they have to play a little bit patiently right now.
Yep.
Since they need to find maybe a way for Kill VG to get his level.
I have to agree, and right now Claude is just happy farming. He does not get disturbed. Meanwhile, on the other side, Kill VJ is still at level 4, so there's that's a homework for Kill VJ to catch up on levels probably, and as well as rotation wise.
Yep, and this Digi feeder strategy making buying a lot of time. Oh, Chapno really good with the Divine Judgment, the Way of Dragon as well from Zapno, but Zoso still able to survive with the Purify, but it won't last really long there. But look at the Jasmine. Got hugged by the Renzio, but he's using the split here, trying to run away with the Breakfast Fighter, and still there's no follow-up as well coming from Execration, but it's really a good solo kill coming from Renzio. It's gonna be a trade for 1-for-1 for both of the teams.
Exactly, and we can see Linlings getting punished or getting harassed by Kelra, but here there's nothing he can do. The damage is too high.
Oh, look at it, the Benedict comes again with the final blow, and also the Phantom Slash. He know that actually he can pick it off.
Yeah.
And he straight away Comment for it.
What's going on?
Whoa, there's a slight bug there, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, Zapnu with this Cho mid lane with that high and dry emblem. So the damage is there. So interesting approach from the side of Execration. Zapnu, the sub, plays today. But yeah, as it stands right now.
Look at that. This Renzio, he's just, he doesn't want to stop. He really wants to disturb everyone. If okay, maybe your Digi can disturb my jungler, I'll do the same thing as well with my glue.
There you go. I mean, yeah, Lord, the turtle rather, has spawned, and I think Nightmare wants to immediately rotate there. No, but I think the Claude is still in the bot side here, guys.
And Demon Hunter's already picked up by the Claude, so yeah, he's farming really well. We'll see how, at one point as he reach the 2-item power spike that the Claude is very well known for.
Oh, the Reverse Fighter comes in, the stun connected, but the problem is, look at the Chaknu and also Zapnu. They are working really well to shut down Soul by himself alone in the mid lane just now, and it's gonna be another threat as well from Linlings and also the Lapu at the bottom lane.
Yeah, meanwhile, Execration gets the space that they need to take down that mid tier 1 turret, the heart of Nightmare Esports. Right now, Execration trying to secure yet another objective, and there you go, more objectives from the side of Execration.
Chakno, okay, they just been there's no defined judgment coming from Chakno yet, but Kelfie, oh, what is going on? So you have to stop dying, I could say, maybe.
Exactly, 0-3-0 here.
It's not really a good KDA. We know that this Digi feeder strategy will leave your jungler and also your support alone in the mid lane, and it's really a good opening for Execration to just maybe have a free kill here. And what is happening?
My God.
Okay, it's really a nightmare for Nightmare Esports, I could say.
Exactly. Nothing is going right as of right now. Now we can see BZY trying to make something, but of course, 2-1. Nothing he can do. But
wait today, but Soul coming with the wings by wings. What are you going to do? Because even though Chakra he doesn't have that defined judgment, but I don't think Soul want to take a risk by having a 1 versus 2 team fight in the top lane just now.
He's also playing a bit too aggressive here, always in the face of people, but like knowing how Execution plays, especially again knowing how Chaknu looks for those opportunities as much as possible, a bit of a risky play. He already picks up the fleeting time, so again, that strat of spamming the Divine Judgment gonna be more apparent soon,
Yep, and now kill Fiji. Oh, a good Divine Judgment again and again coming from Chaknu toward this Benedetta, 100%. He cannot, maybe survive with a 1 versus 3 team fight just now in the river. But, Kill Fiji right now, he is trying so hard to catch up the level differences with Linklings, and it's running really well for Execration.
Yeah, right now, Nightmare struggles to find a good opening, but I guess there's nothing they can do. Lilings, Chaknu is setting up for something here, guys. Is Flicker there? Yes, Flicker is not there.
Not yet.
Not yet.
He just want to save it later, I think. Look at that level. 3 level differences from Littlings, and it's really a good pickup coming from Nightmare Esports. At least they pick up someone, but it's gonna be another threat as well from Renzio at the bottom lane here, as Execration cannot contest the turtle.
Yeah, I agree. And right now, Nightmare, they aren't looking too good. But then again, things could just change directions if Execration makes a blunder right here, right now.
They have to maybe play a bit disciplined right now. Helra coming with the Chaos Assault, trying to shut down one member from Nightmare Esports. It's gonna be Asilis here with this Digi feeder strategy, and Benedetta is going to change the lane.
Yeah, that's true.
Moving into the bottom lane, trying to have a 1v1 situation with Blue. But I don't know, Renzio looks pretty sustained by himself at the bottom lane.
There you go, guys. I mean, minute number 8. What's the situation here, Arashi?
I mean, again, it's aggressive moves.
Yep, that's true. But look at that, the split being used by Renzio. Oh, it's gonna be a final blow. And even though he needs to use that flicker to run away from the chase coming from the Benedetta, it looks pretty scary. And obviously, Renzio, he doesn't want to take a risk. He just wants straight away, making some space as well for Execration to get more turrets in the top lane.
Yeah, BOD has been secured by Zapnu, guys. So you need to watch out from this choke. Could zone out or kidnap you from the flanks. But right now, Nightmare, they struggle to find initiative. They struggle to find a control.
Yeah, let's look at that.
Exactly.
The same level now with the both of the jungler. Okay, KillVG and also Lin Links. KillVG managed to find a way how to at least catch up. The difference is just now in the early that happened actually in the early stage, right? Now Execration, they are looking really well. They are trying to grouping and make some momentum here.
Right, and the thing is, like, when you go to the late game, they both seem to have equal amounts of like team fight. It's just the issue of the main carry has more of a combo reliant situation for Nightmare because again, the Blazing Duet's gonna be huge, but afterwards, the KillVJ on that Yi Sun Shin is gonna be able to do a lot more damage after the initial burst.
I agree, but right now Nightmare looking to gang on the Zapnu. Zapnu could not hold off the damage, but meanwhile KillVJ secures their first Lord by Smart.
And it's pretty late for the Nightmare Esport if they want to counter that, but they want to force a team fight right now. Renzio trying to run away with the split that he has, and Chaknu and also Kera is already, they are ready for the team fight right now. They are hiding inside the bush. Chaknu with the Divine Judgment straight away going to just shut down one member from Nightmare Esport, and it's gonna be just Bin as the Lapu Lapu. Kera still one more, and look at the taunting that he's doing right now.
By Execration and Chaknu, but yes, they are in control. Lord will march down top lane as of right now, but we can see the items here are Rashi.
Again, as we mentioned earlier, Chakno already with the fleeting time, but again, Lunox now, Kera already having a Clock of Destiny and then a Lightning Truncheon.
A good combination.
Yep, as well as a Holy Crystal, so it's actually a huge amount of damage now. So especially in this late game of the team fight, if he can go in the back and get onto Sosol or Linlings, they're just gonna get bursted down really fast.
Yeah, but take a look, DHS and Golden Staff, and probably leaning towards Athena Shield here, Claude. Will this Claude become more, could give damage, enough damage for his team? We will see in a bit. Lord will hit the top inhibitor here.
I would like to say that actually Chakno needs to do some surprise attack, the surprise initiation. Kelra comes in way too deep with the Brilliant of the Order as well. And like you said, actually Arashi, he has a lot of burst damage there with the Lunox, with the Chaos of Assault coming from Kelra here. 2-3 member downs from Nightmare Esport, even though they can still manage to defend their base. With Execration, they're just focused on the base, and I think the game number 1 will go into the hand of Execration in only almost 12 minutes.
Wow, so the game looks pretty close, pretty okay for the beginning, but like at the end of that game, suddenly the burst of plays from Execration, and like the goal difference is just huge.
Yes, I'm pretty agree with that. Even though